Next up on my list is Singapore, Southeast Asian country, very, very rich, and pretty easy to distinguish. Here we have black and white curves. That is Singaporean. It's really urban throughout, so you're not going to have any. You're always going to be surrounded by tall buildings pretty much. There are some rich parts of Singapore that are kind of more suburban areas, but yeah, there should be 3 languages on the signs as well. There should be Mandarin, some sort of Indian language, I don't want to say the wrong one, and English. So here in my America episode, or US episode, I talked about these green signs. See how they're the font is kind of bigger and the letters are kind of more separated than they would be in Canada or in the US? That's kind of what I was talking about. But yeah, if you're in English, I mean, a lot of the game is just kind of like knowing the landscape. This luscious green, all these plants and stuff like that. That's obviously, pretty tropical, which is where Singapore lies, almost right on the equator. So, I mean, it's really rich too. So these nice buildings will help you distinguish it from Malaysia. Oh, the problem is that you can't really look at license plates here. You can see this black license plate. I think black license plates is Malaysian. But since, they have tons of Malaysians coming in, you can't really help yourself with that to distinguish them. But the road signs look American, and it looks really rich, and it looks Asian. And the people that you're going to be seeing on the game, are going to be Asians. There are going to be some whites, some Indians, some Indonesians, and yeah, kind of all sorts of people. So yeah, I mean, these curbs are really throughout Singapore. Let's see if we can get another location, get something else. But yeah, tall buildings throughout. This just looks rich, it doesn't look like Indonesia or anything, or Malaysia, which is probably the place that gets confused with the most. And these kind of American looking street signs. Let's see if we can get a sign with Mandarin, Hindi, and English on it. That would be cool to see. But I mean, yeah, it's a fairly simple country to get. It shouldn't be too hard. Geez, I guess when you're in the center, there's mostly English, but I've been in a lot of locations where there's Mandarin and stuff. A lot of the street names are like really anglicized names, you're not going to have really Asian names lying around. But yeah, I mean, I think I've covered everything here that you really need to know. Oh, here's a good one. So I think that's English. Down here, that looks like that looks like Cambodian almost, or Thai. So here we have the Malaysian, Mandarin, and English. So if you have a mix of languages like this, you can rest assured that you're in Singapore. Yeah. What else? I think that's it. You're gonna have all sorts of religious buildings, so don't look for a specific one. And I mean, yeah, look at this. When you look here, this should be screaming Singapore,